Welcome to part one of our Link G4x mini training series here. We're going to be taking a look in this tutorial at how to properly install our PC Link software onto our laptop so that we're able to start to communicate and start to work with our Link G4x system. Without further wait, let's jump in so we can check out how to properly install our software onto our laptops. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to be taking a look at how to download and install our PC Link software onto our laptops so we can start our communication and programming with our Link G4x system. First thing we need to do is jump onto Link's website. We can see on my web browser right here, I've typed in linkecu.com and I'm on Link's main page of their website. The next step here is going to be moving into our support tab right here. This allows us to access the area to download the software. We're going to move from our support here and scroll down a little bit further, and we're specifically looking here for the PC Link download button. We're going to click on this. This is going to bring us into our window here, and we're going to be looking for our G4x specific software. There are other software versions here for G4 Plus and legacy systems. We're not interested in that. So we're going to go up here into our Link area right here and use our English only option, in my case, because I don't speak any other languages, for the software for downloading. You can get multi-language options here. I'm going to go ahead and choose English only. So let's go ahead and download this right now. Click on this, and this is going to prompt that download to start. We can see up here at the top, it's going to download the exe file or the executable file for the software to be installed. So we'll be patient while this completes, and we can see there's about a 30-40 second window here for it to actually download. The download speed will vary based on your internet speed, and so mine's going to take here about 20-30 seconds. Let's let this complete, and we'll continue on here in just a second. So now we can see that file has been downloaded. We can see right here I can go to open file and access the executable file to start the installation process. If you're on a different version of Windows, your browser may not show exactly what I have here, and it may not have this tab that pops up. You may have to jump into your downloads folder to access this specific file. I'm not going to do that right now, but I'm going to go here to open file since I have this in my specific browser I'm working with. So let's go ahead and click on this here, and it's going to start this process. So we can see the window pops up. Do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? And we can see it is the PC Link English setup. So in this case, I'm going to say yes, and we're going to start this process. So the first thing it's going to do is tell me where it's going to install the folder for the G4x. So we can see it's going to be under C drive, Link G4x. So I'll click next here. And then it's going to tell me the folder already exists. I had an older version of the software on my laptop already. If you don't have a previous version of the software, this little pop-up here will give you this warning message. I'm going to say to install to that same folder location anyway, since I already have that established here. And then the next thing is going to be under the startup menu. In order to access the link as a quick access point, it'll be looking under Link ECU under the startup menu folder. I don't ever go into the startup menu to access the software. I'm going to allow it to just call it that default name of Link ECU. That's fine. We'll click next. And then we'll go here and click install. Now the process is very quick to install the software. Just give it a second. We do need to install a device driver onto the laptop. So when we plug in the USB, it's going to know how to properly deal with that USB and communicate with our Link system. So we'll click next here and allow that process to start and do the driver installation. And it's going to ask, would you like to install this device software? And we'll say install and let that complete. And now we can see that has been completed. Let's click finish here. And now completing the PC Link English setup wizard, we'll just click finish here, and it's going to go ahead and finish that process. So what we can do here is minimize this. And on our desktop, we're going to find that I have now a PC Link G4x software icon. We can double click on this. This allows the software to open onto our laptops. So we've successfully installed the software. Now there is one more detail I'm just going to cover here, and that's going to be allowing another quick link into the software. What I like to do once the software has been downloaded onto my laptop, we can see right down here at the bottom in my taskbar, this little icon that's going to be associated to the software right here, the G4x icon. What I'm going to do is click on the taskbar and specifically on this icon, and I'm going to go right click, and then I'm going to go to pin to taskbar. What that's going to do is allow this little icon to be available to shortcut the software instead of clicking either on the desktop or accessing in the C drive, going and opening up the software link. I don't need to do that. I can simply click on my little taskbar down here and access the software. So let me demonstrate that real quick. Let's just go ahead and click on this, and we can see that's going to allow me to open up the software just the same as our icon link here on the desktop. So that is another little just detail I like to go ahead and make sure I take care of once the software has been installed. So that's going to wrap it up here. Very basic video, just looking at how to get the software onto our laptops. Now we're going to move forward to going through all the other details to get started with your G4X system as we go through the future training tutorials here in our mini training series.